Welcome to Torrential Riff, episode 53. Today's band focus is Deliverance. Weapons of our warfare. This is going to be a remaster battle. 2008 versus 2018, 2017. 2017 was the newest remaster. This is a metal classic with Jimmy P. Brown II, George Ochoa, Chris Hyde, and Brian. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your last name. Everybody knows what his name is, though. Alright, so what do we got here? So let's take a look at the original. Here is the original, and we'll compare it to the newest one. Packaging done by Scott Waters of No Life Till Metal. This one stays true to the original. Again, it's one of those things you don't mess with perfection. Really cool artwork even for back in 1990. Yeah, the original came out in 1990 here. Let's take a look at this on Tenth Records. Classic speed metal, melodic vocals. In the vein of Metallica, but not a clone of Metallica. I can't stand when people call this band, they sound just like Metallica. They don't sound just like Metallica. Just because they have crunching guitars, I mean, it's a bit ridiculous. Anyway, so, alright, so yeah, the original, again, this is the original here, and this is the new reissue. Again, pretty exact. You can tell the colors have been sharpened, the details a little sharper. Everything looks good there. That's going to be it with the original because, you get the back here, very dull, black and white. Let's take a look at the new reissue back here. So again, keeping true to the original, but updating it. I like the logo here. You got all the songs numbered. The original font, which was cool for this record. So great packaging on the outside, true to the original, but just updated. The actual CD on the original, let's take a look at that. The actual CD on the original was pretty good. They had the full graphics. They had kind of like a copper color here, which I don't think that really works. But again, you had the artwork, which was very good. And again, you have this here, which Scott kept in true. He just transferred it kind of that same color palette to the back here. This was released on Bombworks in 2017. Again, this will be it for the original. We'll put that guy away. So this is the new reissue. Now, this was the 2008 reissue, the first one. Now, they did update the graphics, made a whole new graphic artwork, obviously staying true to the original theme. This one is good too. I mean, this wasn't bad when I saw it. I go, this is pretty good. I mean, I do like it. To me, there's nothing not to like there. Just looks a little more modernized. I always like this one, so this one's good. I give them a thumbs up on the guy that did the artwork for that, who was right here, artwork and layout by Jan Lund. I don't know how to say his name. Based on the original cover by Joe somebody. So this is produced by George Ochoa and co-produced by Jimmy P. Brown II. Mixed by the legendary Bill Matoya. Engineered. So the sound is going to be great with Bill mixing it. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this packaging, which we just started to. I don't know why I put it away. So you open it up. You get the guys here and the inside. Nice background. Pretty easy to read. A little bit hotter when it gets in the lighter spots, but overall it's pretty good. You get the names stick out with the yellow font. I mean, a yellow color. So, fine, adequate, good. Again, I thought this was a pretty decent release here. And this you have a synopsis by Mr. Scott Waters from Ultimatum. Let's take a look at the backside. So here's the backside. Again, just staying kind of piecing it through to the original one here. You know, it's okay. I mean, it's fine. I usually like to have different artwork in either the front. You know, I like to have everything different, so you're getting full artwork everywhere. But you know, they might have been limited to the resources. This was originally released on Retroactive in 2008. This one was remastered by Rob Caldwell. Again, executive producer Matthew Hunt from Retroactive. Let's see what else we got here. So so you take the CD out. Take the CD out. You'd have this underneath, the Papal Cross. That's fine. A little boring, but I mean, at least it's something. It's not nothing. So let's put this guy back in his jacket. Alright, so now let's look at the new reissue with Scott doing the internals here. So again, really nice. I like the Papal Cross on there. And then you have the Weapons of Our Warfare verse here all the way around. Bombworks 2017. Then you got the side, you got Legend, the originals remastered on the side. Sometimes on the side, when these get released, to me these need to be pushed over just to here so they line exactly up in this. It's a little, yeah, it's a minor nitpick, but it's because it's kind of like on the side. So I wish these were a little bit more lined up on this spine here. I'm just nitpicking on you, Scott. I know these are great. So when you pull it off, it's pretty much the same thing. It doesn't have the Deliverance logo, but it has the wording the same around that. I guess that's fine. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. I wish it was maybe something different, but this looks really good. I do like how you get the circle and it goes around, and it just looks really good. It goes. And I think we already looked at the back. We looked at the back already. Let's see, you got all the tracks here. Now this one has something that this one doesn't. And that is going to be bonus track Rescue. Now Rescue was taken from this Best Of CD by Deliverance, and it was an extra track off of Weapons of Our Warfare. Let's read what Jimmy had to say on that. It's actually in the liner notes here. Where's Rescue? Rescue. This cut was not put on the Weapons record due to the fact that myself and George Ochoa did not see eye to eye that this would fit in the rest of the album because of its colorful vocal melodies that we would later see on Stay of Execution and so on. But regardless of that, I felt it would be great we could remix the song and let the fans hear it. It's a really wonderful song, although hearing it now does prove that the esteemed colleague, Mr. George Ochoa, was right. It doesn't fit in that record at all. I do agree. I do agree that it was best to leave it off, but I do like it as a bonus track. It's still a great song, so let's take a listen to that. This is Rescue, if you guys have never heard this before. So it's definitely a good song.